Good morning, Knights. I'm so glad you're back. I spent all week looking for that breastplate of justice, and I just didn't find it. I found something that covered my chest and covered my belly, and then my friend told me it was an apron. It seemed kind of flimsy. I don't think that would do the trick. I left that at home. Did you find anything? Well, you know who will have found something, I'm sure. Armorer Mary and Sparky. I'm Amy Schrader, Ireland, and I'm the Director of Children and Families here at Hamline Church. Join me as we go find Armorer Mary and our ice-breathing dragon Sparky to find out where is the breastplate of justice. Come on.
We're on a noble journey, protected by the King of Kings. When Jesus calls and we will follow, 'cause we've been given all we need. We are the knights of North Castle. We are ready for battle wherever we go. We know that we won't ever be shaken. We wear the armor that saves us. Oh, we are the knights of North Castle. We got the sword of the spirit, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, and the breastplate of justice, and the belt of truth, shoes of peace to go spread the good news. The sword of the spirit, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, and the breastplate of justice, and the belt of truth, shoes of peace to go spread the good news. We're ready to go spread the good news. We are the knights of North Castle. We are ready for battle wherever we go. We know that we won't ever be shaken. We wear the armor that saves us. Oh, we are the knights of North Castle. We are the knights of North Castle.
Excellent singing, Knights. But I haven't asked, how did you do on your quest?
Yeah, did you find the breastplate of justice, or did you find the breastplate of just ice? Get it? Just ice. Just ice.
Yeah, I think we got it.
Just ice. It's funny because it sounds like justice, and there's a lot of ice here.
Thank you, Sparky. But we are talking about the breastplate of justice.
What is a breastplate anyway? What's justice? Are these things Roman soldiers had?
Great question, Sparky. Yes, these are all metaphors, things that are familiar that help us to understand something unfamiliar. Paul, the writer of Ephesians, used a breastplate as a metaphor. Remember, there were a lot of Roman soldiers around, and people would have understood what he was saying. The breastplate was the main part of a Roman soldier's armor. It would protect important parts of the body, like the heart and the lungs.
Last time we found the belt of truth, and this time we found the breastplate of justice. Those sound like two different things.
Actually, justice and truth go together, just like the belt and the breastplate go together in a soldier's armor. A soldier would need to put on his belt first and then his breastplate, just like we need to know the truth before we can know justice.
This is really exciting.
It sure is. Great job, Knights. This story about David reminds us that God can bring justice. David knew the Lord, the God of Israel, was with him, and that truth gave him the courage to stand up to Goliath. David knew that God would bring justice between the Philistine army and the Israelites.
And God brought the Israelites victory, even though they had to face Goliath.
Exactly. Now, let's say our castle call out. Armor up with justice. Let's try it again. I'll show it to you again, and then you can try it with Sparky. Ready? Armor up with justice. Okay, your turn.
Armor up with justice.
That's right. Now let's not forget our banner verse. Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of God's power. I'll say it again, and then you can do it with Sparky. Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of God's power. Your turn.
Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of God's power.
Great job. Now let's pray. Thank you, Lord, that you are the one true God. Thank you that you bring justice and you give us the courage to trust you, even when we are in difficult situations. Amen.
Amen. Achoo!
Way to freeze in place, everybody. But you're welcome to melt now and have a great time on the rest of your day at VBS.
Oh my goodness, I hate to leave them frozen like that. It's gonna take them a while to unfreeze. You know what we could do while we're waiting? Let's go hear from our royal singers one more time. I love that song about Goliath. Let's listen.
Hey Goliath, you look pretty big. Me, on the other hand, I'm just a little kid. So what? I may not be strong as you, but there is something about me you don't know. Here's the truth, see? You stand before me with your shield and sword, but I stand before you in the name of the Lord, yeah. You stand before me with your shield and sword, but I stand before you in the power of the Lord, yeah. Hey, hey, Goliath. Whoa, whoa, 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 hey, hey, Goliath. If only you knew. You think you're fighting me, but you're really fighting too. The battle's not mine, it belongs to the Lord. Greater is the one who's in me than any in the world. So you stand before me with your shield and sword, but I stand before you in the name of the Lord, yeah. You stand before me with your shield and sword, but I stand before you in the power of the Lord, yeah. Hey, hey, Goliath. Whoa, whoa, 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 hey, hey, Goliath, go ahead and laugh. I got a couple pebbles hidden in this bag. When I raise my arm, when I start to swing, I'm gonna knock you out with just a rock and a sling, yeah. You stand before me with your shield and sword, but I stand before you in the name of the Lord, yeah. You stand before me with your shield and sword, but I stand before you in the power of the Lord, yeah. Hey, hey, Goliath. Whoa, whoa, 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 hey, hey, Goliath.
Thank you, royal singers. You know, I took a peek and Sparky and Armorer Mary are still frozen. That was quite a sneeze. So in the meantime, I thought we would come back to Story Hall. This week we have special guests, the Schultz family. You probably remember Caleb and Isaac as helpers and playing in the band at VBS in prior years. You know their mom, Amy, because she helps in the sprout garden every year. And their dad, Scott, well, he took the video for us. So, they're going to tell us a story. Let's see if you recognize it.
We've got power, yes we do. We've got power, how about you?
We've got power, yes we do. We've got power, how about you?
We've got muscles, yes we do. We've got muscles, how about you?
We've got muscles, yes we do. We've got muscles, how about you?
Okay, look, all this chanting is getting us nowhere. You want to conquer us, we want to conquer you, right?
Right.
Right!
I have an idea. What if you choose a champion, we'll choose a champion of our own, then the two can meet in the middle and battle it out.
And no one has to get hurt?
Nope.
What if our guy wins?
Then we will be your servants.
And if your guy wins?
Then you will be our servants. Easy peasy macaroni cheesy.
Sounds reasonable to me. Let's do it.
Okay, it's a deal. Goliath! Goliath!
Whoa, he's really big. I'd say he's around 6 cubits in a span.
How big is that?
Well, about 9 feet, 9 inches.
Why didn't you just say that? 9 feet, 9 inches.
I don't know, 6 cubits in a span just sounds more biblical.
What's the matter? Doesn't anyone have the guts to take me on?
I'm a little under the weather. No, it's not the best time.
The dog ate his sword.
No one? Then I will just have to insult you until someone steps forward. Your army is so weak that when you play soccer, the ball kicks you.
Oh.
Your army is so smelly, your dogs give you a bath.
Oh no.
Greetings, Queen Saul. I'm David. My father sent me with some food for you. How are things in the battlefield?
I think I've lost my appetite. The whole army is scared to eat, David.
Scared? Of what?
What do you mean of what? See that giant over there?
It's kind of hard to miss a guy who's 6 cubits in a span.
He's the Philistines' champion. We need a brave Israelite champion to go over and face him 1-to-1. If you guys win, the Philistines will serve us. If Goliath wins, we have to serve him.
I will face Goliath.
You're just a small shepherd boy.
As a shepherd, I've defended my flock from bears and lions.
But Goliath, he's huge and he says mean things.
The way Goliath is talking to God's people just isn't right. Something must be done.
At least let me give you my armor to help you stand against Goliath.
Facing life's challenges isn't about what you stand against. It's about what you stand with and who you stand for. I stand for justice, and I know God will stand with me.
What is David doing? It looks like he's picking some stones for his sling. How many? 1. Why did you count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey Goliath, your bullying days are over.
Ha! This is the best you can do, this puny little guy? Your warrior is so small. In fact, he's so small, ants chase him away from their picnics.
Hey Goliath, your upper dimmers is showing.
Huh? It is? Am I in the shot? Wow, that was a good shot. I'm not in the...
We've got David! Yes, we do! We got David! How about you? You did it, David! You beat the giant with just a small stone and your sling!
I won because I stood for justice, because I stood for God's way, and God stood with me.
The end!
Thanks, Schultz family. It's so great to see your faces. And I know Scott's behind the camera. Thanks to all of you. You know, in thinking about that story about David and Goliath, it still kind of amazes me that David would go into battle without any armor on. I mean, to a normal person, that just seems foolish, right? But David knew something nobody else knew. He knew God was with him. And that's the most important part of the story. It's not so much that God is against somebody as much as who God stands for and who God stands with. And we know we are children of God and God stands with us. Because God stands with us, we can stand with others. When we stand up for somebody else, we are being God's hands and feet in the world. So, who do you stand for? Who do you stand with? What do you stand for? At Hamline Church, we stand for Jesus' most important commandment. He said was to love God and love people. And we take that so seriously to love all of God's children, no matter what. So, tell me what you stand for. Stand up. I see you in the back. Stand up, stand up. Okay, stand up, and we are going to do our American Sign Language. You ready? Our friends taught us how last week. Armor up with justice. Now you try. Armor up with justice. Good job. Now, to see how well you were paying attention, we have another little trivia game. Check it out.
David went into battle against Goliath with the king's armor, a sandwich and an apple, a sling and 5 small stones, his best friend. A sling and 5 small stones. To become a knight, one would first become a page, and then a whole book, squire, police officer, baker. A squire. Our banner verse states, "Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his power, army, horses, iceberg." Power. Thanks for playing.
Wow, Knights, you must have really been paying attention to our story. You got all those trivia questions right. Good job. Now, we have Miss Jo back again this week to show us a poster castle craft, and Miss Ashley is back with another way to protect the North Castle. Let's go see what they have to show us. Come on.
Hi Hamline community, my name is Jo. Some of you may know me from our Frolic Nursery. If you don't, hi, hello, welcome. So today we are going to be decorating the posters that you guys received and talking about how we can armor up with God and faith. Enjoy! Okay, so for my poster, I decided to keep it relatively simple and focus more on the story. So this castle is called the North Castle, and it's hidden in the frozen land. And there are these kings and knights who are looking for this special armor, and they think it's this cool metal armor that's special and has cool qualities, or maybe is magic. But they quickly realize that this armor is not necessarily a physical armor, and the clues to finding this armor is in the ancient book, which is the Bible. And there are stories in there that help the new Knights of the North understand the qualities that each piece of armor represents and complete the quest for the king's armor. So it's a really neat story. I hope you guys can see all of my castle. I tried to move it up, but I think my dragon got cut off a little bit. But he's there, and I can't wait to see your guys' posters, and I'm excited for you, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the day and to the week. And yeah, enjoy!
God helped David have faith to fight Goliath and win. North Castle also needs some protection. Let's build catapults to protect it. So we have some materials here, like craft sticks, ribbon, rubber bands, duct tape, glue, a plastic spoon, and we're going to build catapults from that. So I built a catapult, and then a special friend, Miss Haley, she came and also built a catapult. So here's mine. Here's mine. So we're going to try to shoot some marshmallows into these cups to show you how our catapults work. Oh. Sometimes we hit the ceiling, but that's trying to get them in the cups. It's like a backboard for basketball fans. We do have some marshmallows in there because we were figuring out where to place them. We were able to get some marshmallows in there. So, how do catapults work? Catapults are based on a simple machine called a lever. A lever uses a long arm connected to a fixed point called the fulcrum to change how the force acts on an object. In this case, the handle of the spoon or a craft stick is the arm, and the fulcrum is located where the stick meets the base of the catapult. You press down on the catapult, but it releases the force going up. The lever also multiplies the force. The marshmallow is released with much more force than what you use to push down the arm of the catapult. These catapults may not actually protect our castle very well, especially if we're frying marshmallows, but fortunately, our relationship and commitment to God and God's children will help us stand up for justice.
Thank you, Joe and Ashley. I love seeing both of them, don't you? And you know what? I think they both miss seeing all of you. You know who else I miss seeing? Choir director David, along with his assistants Julia and Ben. Let's go see what they're up to. And maybe by then Sparky and Armorer Mary will have unfrozen. See you soon.
Oh, the more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. Oh, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Good morning, friends. My name is David, and this is Princess
Julia.
And this is Prince
Ben.
And we are so happy to be here with you this morning to sing songs. And the first song that we're going to sing today, or the second one, because we just sang a song, is called Jacob's Ladder. And this is a new song. And Ben, Julia, and I want to sing it for you, or at least part of it, just so you can get the tune in your ear. And then we're going to practice it a little bit. Here we are. We are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are climbing Jacob's ladder. Children of the Lord. Very nice job, Princess Julia and Prince Ben. So you saw Princess Julia and Prince Ben climbing a ladder. We can all climb a ladder. So we are climbing Jacob's ladder. Do it with us. We are climbing Jacob's ladder. Yeah, and you go a little higher each time. Now the second verse sounds like this. And it's a great verse to introduce something in music we call dynamics. Julia, I know you're studying piano and you're learning about dynamics. What are dynamics?
Going loud and soft.
Going loud and soft. So in music, dynamics are the different volume that we can use to make our sound either softer
or more normal, like medium, or even louder. And so this next verse, we're going to practice with those different volumes. So let's start with, every round goes higher, higher. So that would be soft. And now let's go to more of a medium sound. Every round goes higher, higher. And then we can do a really loud sound, especially when that giant airplane's going over my roof right now. Let's do a loud sound. Every round goes higher, higher. Children of the Lord. Yeah. And the cool thing about dynamics, no matter how soft you sing or how loud you sing, you always remember to sing beautifully. So you don't want to sing so loud that it isn't pretty or isn't beautiful or pleasing. The last verse is fun. It's rise, shine, give God the glory. And the movements we're going to do for that look like this. So Ben and Julie are going to show us. We're going to go rise, and we're going to rise up to standing, and then we're going to go shine, like we're going to make our face shine like a sun. Julie's going to come over here just a little. We're going to make our face shine like a sun. And then we're going to say, give God the glory. Let's practice that. So you're standing up like this, and you're going to go rise to standing, and then you're going to go shine, and then give God the glory.
Give God the glory.
Yeah, I think you've got it. So I'm going to pull out the ukulele again, and Ben and Julia are going to sing the dynamics and do the movements for these 3 verses of this song that we're doing, and we hope that you will sing along. This is one of my favorite songs that we've done so far in Vacation Bible School. So I want to hear it extra pretty. Okay? Here we go. You ready, Ben? Ready, Princess Julia, Prince Ben? All right, here we go. We are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are climbing Jacob's ladder. Children of the Lord. And then soft. Every round goes higher, higher. A little bit louder. Every round goes higher, higher. Now loud and pretty. Every round goes higher, higher. Children of the Lord.
Giant airplane's going over.
Hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Rise, shine, give God the glory. Good. Rise, shine, give God the glory. Oh, hands on your knees and then rise up. Rise, shine, give God the glory. Children of the Lord. Beautiful singing, Princess Julia and Prince Ben, and all of you at home this morning. I'm so excited to see you next week, and we'll sing this song again and practice singing it and practice those hand gestures, and we'll see you then. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Goodbye, everybody. Take care.
Sparky, you're unfrozen.
Yep, I haven't sneezed that much snow and ice in a long time. But here I am, all warmed up.
I'm so glad. How's Armorer Mary?
Well, she is down in the scullery getting some hot tea, so she's warmed up too.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. That's a relief. Sparky, can I ask you a question?
Sure, as long as it's not about mice. I do not like mice. I do not like questions about mice. I don't like seeing mice. Ah!
I know it's not about mice. You told me before that you don't like mice. It's not. I promise, not about mice. No. It's about justice. What do you think of when you hear the word justice?
I think justice has to do with being fair. Like in the story of David and Goliath. It wasn't fair that a little guy like David had to fight a big guy like Goliath who was over 9 feet tall.
I think you're right, Sparky. Has anything ever happened to you that didn't feel fair?
Well, yeah.
Oh my.
It's not fair that everyone thinks I blow fire just because I'm a dragon. People are often scared of me and don't take the time to find out that I'm an Arctic dragon and that I couldn't burn them even if I wanted to.
Oh, Sparky, that doesn't sound fair at all. How could anybody be afraid of you, Sparky? You are so sweet.
Well, it helps that Armorer Mary stands with me. When people see me hanging out with her, they see she's not afraid of me. And they start to think that maybe they don't need to be afraid of me either.
Wow, Armorer Mary is great. She stands with you and helps people take the time to get to know you. Just like we got to know you, right, Knights? Right? Boy, Armorer Mary sure knows how to stand up so that people are treated fairly. And if justice means treating people fairly,
then Armorer Mary must be armored up with justice. Just like a breastplate can protect Armorer Mary in battle, her standing with me protects me from being treated unfairly until people get to know me and God stands with me and Armorer Mary and you, Miss Amy, you stand with me.
I do. And God stands with me too. And God stands with all of you, Knights. Oh, the breastplate of justice.
Yes, the breastplate of justice.
So, Knights, there you have it. Because God stands with us, we can stand up with others. Hey, Sparky.
Yes?
I have another surprise for you down in the scullery where Armorer Mary is.
Wow, thank you. I can't wait.
It's another medal.
Oh, another medal to go with this one?
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, Armor Up with Justice. Thank you, Sparky, for teaching us about standing up for justice. I can't believe that it's the end of our second quest. But you know what that means?
What?
A new quest next time.
Oh boy, that's amazing.
Knights, I hope you'll return and join us for our next quest. See you next Sunday.
See you next Sunday, kids.
Come on, let's go find the Armorer Mary.
Sounds good. Let's go.